Hey YouTubers, got another video review for you today. This one's from a company by the name of Drippies. It's a new pan and container. It's got a lid. You can do all sorts of things with this. You can take it apart, use the lid for marinating. It's got a whole big surface right here. Also, you've got, the transporter, so you can move it to the refrigerator or out to where you're grilling or whatever. And then also, it has a cutting board. Come a little closer and I'll show you what I'm talking about. And what you want to do is just take, and if you want to put it in the cutting board mode, is just push down again, it collapses, and then now you have a cutting board where you can cut up your meat and do all that sorts of stuff. And then, after you're done cutting up the meat and you want to put some seasoning on it, you can put it up on here and season it real good. If you want to marinate it and put it in the fridge, you can take it and put it in the fridge just like this, or stick the lid on it. When it's time to take it outside to the grill, you can pop it back up, and you can put it with just a little bit of a lip, or you can pull it all the way up, and now you've got like a full-size pan. I'm going to go ahead and prepare some ribs, and I'm just going to go ahead and do just like what you guys would do at home. So what I like to use is this Tony's. If you've never used this stuff before, it's a great season all. It's great on everything from vegetables to any kind of meat. And so I just take and put a light layer across the back of the ribs there. And if you get too much in certain areas, that's fine. You can smooth it out. Then I take and put a nice thin layer here on the top. Make sure you coat it real good on the outside. And like I said, if you put a little bit too much on certain spots, then it's fine. Just rub it out. Then I'm going to take and pull up on the Drippies. And I'm just going to leave it on that little layer there where it's not very high. And I'm going to put the lid on it. You can see that it fits right in there. I've got a spot cleaned out for it, and that's on the lowest setting. You can put it on a taller setting and stick it down in the bottom, or even right here if I had more room in my fridge. All right, I got it out of the fridge, and I use this to transport it out to the grill. It fits right there on that little side table, and it's got like a non-skid bottom to it, so it's not going to slide off or anything. All right, guys, well, everything's nice and finished. All I gotta do is just cut up the chicken. This part here is a cutting board, and just gonna go ahead and slice it up. You can see that chicken's nice and tender. It tastes good too. I had to sneak a couple pieces off there, but not gonna cut it up real fancy. I'm just gonna throw it in with some of them vegetables here in just a minute. And down the hatch it goes. As far as the chicken, I put a little Tony's on it as well with some other spices. I'm gonna put the ribs on this side. Put a little barbecue sauce on them. Let them cook for about 5 minutes right after I cut them in two. You can see they're nice and juicy. I've been cooking ribs like this for a long time. I used to wouldn't cook ribs on the grill because I'd make them all nice and tough, and they just weren't good. And learn how to cook them a little bit better, and man, they always seem to turn out so good. And as far as the vegetables, I'm going to take and go ahead and put it right on top of the chicken there. Gotta admit, it's pretty dang amazing. All right, as far as the vegetables, I did put a little Tony's seasoning, some salt and pepper, a little bit of crushed red pepper, give them a little bit of a kick. I had some chives, so I put a little chives in there, and you can see that it turned out amazing. I like a lot of flavor, plus I put some garlic in there. Then I'm gonna carry this in, but you can see I've got squash and zucchini right in there that I've cut up, and it looks absolutely amazing. Got a little garlic in there as well, and some seasoning. So would tell you what's in it, but it's my little secret. Now I'm ready to take it all inside, and you can see that it holds everything. I mean, that's a lot of food right there. I mean, that covered the whole grill, and I was able to carry it out here, able to marinate it in the fridge with the same container, and then, you know, you've got the cutting board, and then you don't have to worry about juices or anything because it's got the little drip tray around the edge. If you're not comfortable carrying it in this position, you can pop it up and make it taller. So I'm just going to take it and set it on the table just like this. I don't see any need to transport it to another dish. I mean, this is a nice looking way to display it as well. So anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure you check out Drippy's. I'll put a link to the description down below. And as far as the shirt, the Dude's Threads, they've got a bunch of funny shirts and stuff, and so I'll put a link. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to smash the notification bell. Have a good one.